Ever ponder why, at the end of the day, your legs feel so heavy? Or why, despite the heat outdoors, your feet are constantly cold? Contrary to what many people claim, this is not merely a coincidence or aging. In actuality, your body is transmitting these crucial signals regarding blood circulation. Over 40% of Americans over 50 have circulation issues. Yet, few are aware that 4 particular vitamins that are most likely absent from your everyday diet may hold the key to the remedy. I'm here to provide these vital vitamins, particularly one that has such remarkable effects that many refer to it as the circulatory miracle vitamin. I'll demonstrate how these vitamins can eliminate the tingling, cold feet, and heavy legs that you deal with on a daily basis. Let's first discuss what happens when circulation in your legs and feet isn't functioning properly before we discuss these vitamins. Keep reading because, in addition to the necessary vitamins, I'll also offer 5 easy practices you may adopt right now to increase these advantages. Imagine this. Blood flows through your body's incredible system of veins and arteries, transporting nutrition, oxygen, and fuel to every cell, while also collecting waste materials and other debris that must be eliminated. It functions like a 24-hour, incredibly effective delivery mechanism. Everything goes smoothly when this circulation is functioning properly. However, issues arise, particularly in regions distant from the heart, such as the legs and feet, when there are traffic bottlenecks or damaged roads. Your body physically depends on blood circulation to stay alive and function. To obtain what it needs and eliminate what it doesn't, every cell relies on this continuous flow. The effects of even minor impairment to this flow can range from minor pain to major health issues. Our circulatory system naturally undergoes a number of modifications as we age. 1. The walls of blood vessels become less flexible. It is comparable to a rubber band that becomes more difficult to restore to its initial size after extensive use. The heart has a tougher time pumping blood as a result. Second, increased chance of arterial plaque accumulation. Similar to traffic jams on the highways, compounds like cholesterol can accumulate on the walls of arteries over time, narrowing them and making it more difficult for blood to flow through. Third vein, valves that are less effective. Little valves in our veins help blood flow against gravity and in the proper direction. These valves may deteriorate with time, allowing blood to flow backward. Fourth, variations in blood thickness. Age might cause blood to gradually thicken, which further complicates circulation. 5. Reduced exercise. As people age, they often become less active, despite the fact that movement is crucial for promoting circulation. Even if these changes are normal, we shouldn't accept them and put up with the symptoms. At any age, circulation can be improved in a variety of methods, and a key component of this answer is the vitamins we're going to talk about today. It's crucial to understand how to spot the warning indications that your circulation may be below optimal before moving on to the alternatives. I'll list 6 red flags that you shouldn't overlook. First, tingling and numbness in the feet and legs. Even if you weren't in an uncomfortable posture, have you ever felt that foot tingling sensation or falling asleep? When circulation issues arise, this is typically the first signal your body gives. This uncomfortable tingling sensation results from nerves not receiving enough oxygen and nourishment as blood flow declines. This may not be a cause for concern if it occurs seldom. However, it's a serious signal from your body if you realize it's happening more often. Consider it this way. Your nerves are practically crying for additional oxygen and nutrients so they can function properly, and effective circulation is the only way they can obtain this. 2. Cold feet all the time. Have you ever noticed that your feet always feel cold, even in heated environments or on hot days? This occurs because less blood, which carries body heat, can get to the extremities when circulation is impaired. It appears as though the body's furthest regions receive fewer heat delivery. Your feet become cold because they aren't receiving enough blood to keep warm, not because the temperature in the room is low. This symptom is most prevalent in those with low thyroid or peripheral vascular disease. However, it can sometimes just indicate that circulation isn't as effective as it could be. Third, frequent cramping in the muscles. Please let me know where you're coming from today before we begin. Please feel free to ask any questions you may have and leave a comment below. Additionally, remember to click the subscribe button and enable notifications so you don't miss any of Senior Health Tips' top health advice. Particularly in the calves, cramps can be excruciatingly painful and often appear unexpectedly, such as at night or after little exercise that shouldn't ordinarily cause pain. Muscles are unable to effectively remove toxins like lactic acid created during exertion when they do not receive enough oxygen because of inadequate blood flow. These poisons accumulate and can cause the well-known cramps, which are excruciating involuntary spasms. Think of your muscles as a factory that requires oxygen, raw materials, and the removal of waste products on a continuous basis. The plant begins to operate poorly if the circulation and transportation system are slow. Fourth, variations in skin tone. Your circulatory health can be inferred from the color of your skin, particularly on your legs and feet. Check to see whether any of these changes have occurred. Pale skin indicates that there is less blood flow to the area, such as a decreased delivery. More worryingly, blue coloring or cyanosis indicates that there is less oxygen in the blood that is reaching the area. Redness may indicate vein congestion or inflammation, which makes it difficult for blood to return to the heart. There is more to these color shifts than meets the eye. They are crucial indicators of how well your circulation is functioning and should not be disregarded, particularly if they continue. Fifth, veins with varicosities, large, twisted veins that are visible beneath the skin, typically on the legs, are known as varicose veins. They occur when vein valves malfunction, allowing blood to pool rather than effectively returning to the heart. The distinctive appearance is caused by blood becoming trapped in the veins, as if the one-way doors that should stop blood from flowing backward are broken. Varicose veins are not only unsightly for many individuals, but they can also hurt and make legs feel heavy. If left untreated, they can worsen and lead to venous ulcers. 6. The condition known as restless legs. An insatiable want to move your legs, particularly at night or while you're sleeping, is the hallmark of this odd ailment. People report experiencing uncomfortable feelings that only momentarily get better with movement, such as tingling, burning, or the sense that something is moving inside their legs. Although there are many different and intricate reasons why people get restless legs, one of them may be impaired circulation. These unpleasant symptoms may be brought on by or made worse by inadequate blood supply to the legs. In addition to causing physical discomfort, this illness can negatively impact sleep quality, which can have an impact on general health and day-to-day well-being. Now that we know what poor circulation is and how to spot it, let's discuss some natural ways to make it better. I'll outline the advantages of 4 vitamins that are real blood circulation buddies, as well as where to find them. Vitamin C. Also referred to as ascorbic acid, vitamin C has several uses beyond boosting immunity. It is necessary for your blood vessels to remain healthy. Think of your blood vessels as tubes that must be robust, flexible, and free of damage in order to allow blood to flow freely. In a number of ways, vitamin C keeps these tubes in top shape. First, creation of collagen. The production of this structural protein, which acts as reinforcement to preserve vascular integrity and fortifies the walls of veins and arteries, depends on vitamin C. 2. Avoiding blood clots. By keeping the cells lining blood vessels healthy, it helps avoid the creation of undesired clots that could obstruct blood flow. Third, anti-inflammatory properties. Vitamin C aids in the reduction of inflammation, which promotes more effective circulation. Fourth, strong antioxidant. It prevents blood vessels from maturing too soon by neutralizing free radicals that could harm them. Consume citrus fruits such as oranges, lemons, tangerines, and kiwis to naturally obtain vitamin C. Papaya, acerola, strawberries, and other delicious fruits. Lettuce, kale, spinach, and other leafy veggies. Beets, carrots, tomatoes, and other veggies. Bananas and avocados are other foods that provide good amounts. Men should consume about 90 milligrams of vitamin C each day, while women should get 75 milligrams. One medium orange already meets a large portion of this need, to give you an idea. A crucial piece of advice is to consume these foods as soon as possible, because prolonged storage and exposure to light and air might lower their vitamin C level, niacin, vitamin B3. Another essential component for circulation health is vitamin B3, sometimes referred to as niacin, which has remarkable advantages for the cardiovascular system as a whole. Let's examine how niacin enhances circulation. 1. Enhancing blood vessel strength. Niacin promotes more effective blood flow by maintaining the health and functionality of blood vessels. Second, control of cholesterol. One of the most well-known advantages of niacin is this. It helps prevent plaque accumulation in arteries that could obstruct blood flow by lowering bad cholesterol, LDL, and raising good cholesterol, HDL. 3 advantages for the brain. Niacin improves circulation in the brain in addition to the extremities, and research suggests that it may be able to stop the cognitive loss that comes with aging. 4th, assistance for those with type 2 diabetes. Those who have type 2 diabetes, a disease that is commonly linked to circulation issues, can benefit most from vitamin B. 3's ability to improve insulin sensitivity. Lean meats, poultry, turkey, and red meat with minimal fat content are all excellent sources of niacin. Fish, particularly salmon, tuna, and other fatty fish. Eggs are a great way to get niacin and other minerals. Peanuts, sunflower seeds, nuts and seeds, and more. Chickpeas, beans, lentils, and legumes. Brown rice, oats, whole grains, and other unprocessed cereals. Important information. Excessive dosages of niacin supplements might result in adverse effects, including hot flashes and skin redness, even if niacin is safe when taken through meals. Therefore, it is always advised to speak with a healthcare provider before beginning any supplementation. Vitamin K. Although it isn't discussed as much as other vitamins, vitamin K is essential for healthy bones and circulation. Let's see how it aids circulation in particular. First, balanced coagulation. Vitamin K is well known for its function in normal blood coagulation, which guarantees that blood solidifies appropriately in the event of an injury without producing needless clots that could obstruct channels. 2. Avoiding vein varicosities. In order to help prevent varicose veins from dilatation and twisting, this vitamin helps to strengthen blood vessels. 3. Redirecting calcium. The capacity of vitamin K to guide calcium to the areas where it is most needed is among its most intriguing advantages. By preventing calcium from accumulating in arteries, which could lead to hardening and loss of elasticity, it helps transfer calcium to bones, where it is advantageous. 4th, keeping arteriosclerosis at bay. Vitamin K aids in the prevention of arteriosclerosis, a disorder that significantly impairs blood circulation, by inhibiting calcium accumulation in arteries. Consume more dark green leafy vegetables, such as spinach, kale, broccoli, and lettuce, particularly the darker kind, to boost your intake of vitamin K. Fruits, avocado, kiwi, strawberry, and grape. Other sources, cheeses, nuts, and items made from soy. Although vitamin K is a nutrient that functions in the background, it has a profound and all-encompassing effect on circulatory health. One wise tactic to maintain blood vessel health throughout time is to maintain it at appropriate levels with a balanced diet. Vitamin E. This brings us to the main attraction of this film. I think vitamin E is a real blood circulation miracle, especially after the age of 50. The entire circulatory system can benefit greatly from this potent vitamin. Strong antioxidants like vitamin E help shield bodily tissues from the damaging effects of free radicals, which are unstable chemicals that can weaken blood vessels and raise the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Let's examine why vitamin E has such a powerful influence on circulation. 1. Blood vessel dilatation. Blood flow is facilitated throughout the body by vitamin E's ability to widen blood vessels. This is especially helpful for regions that are farther from the heart, such as the legs and feet, which may be more vulnerable to circulation issues. 2nd, decrease in blood pressure. Vitamin E also helps maintain appropriate blood pressure by encouraging artery dilatation, which lessens the strain on the cardiovascular system. 3. Avoiding thrombosis. Because of its inherent anticoagulant qualities, vitamin E helps stop clots from forming, which could block arteries and result in major health issues. 4th, defense against oxidative damage. One of the biggest threats to blood vessels is oxidative stress, and vitamin E provides a strong defense against this degenerative process maintaining the flexibility and health of the arteries. Fifth, enhance circulation in the periphery. Vitamin E is especially useful for enhancing circulation in the body's extremities, which relieves symptoms including tingling, numbness, and a feeling of heavy legs. Vegetable oils, especially wheat germ, sunflower, and soy oil, are good sources of vitamin E. 6. Seeds and nuts. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, hazelnuts, and almonds. 7th, green veggies. Broccoli, spinach, and other leafy greens. 8. Cereals enriched with nutrients. A lot of cereals for breakfast have vitamin E added to them. Quinoa avocadon. It is not only tasty but also a wonderful source of this vitamin. Significant levels are also found in salmon, trout, and fatty fish. Including these foods in your diet on a regular basis can significantly improve circulation health, shield the body from cardiovascular illnesses, and enhance general well-being. With its preventive and antioxidant properties, vitamin E is absolutely essential for anyone trying to preserve blood vessel health and blood flow efficiency, particularly after the age of 50, when circulation problems tend to worsen. Although the vitamins we just saw are excellent circulatory buddies, you may increase their benefits by implementing a few easy routines. These routines can have a significant impact on the health of your circulation while requiring little time or effort. 1. Elevate your legs. Probably the easiest habit to adopt is this one. Elevate your legs above your heart for a few minutes every day, especially after extended periods of sitting or standing. When you're sitting or lying down, place your feet on a support that is around 20 centimeters high. Maintain this posture for 15 to 20 minutes, preferably 2 or 3 times per day. Are you curious as to why this works? Leg elevation lowers pressure in leg veins and relieves symptoms like edema and a heavy sensation by using gravity's force to aid in venous return, or the flow of blood back to the heart. Combining leg elevation with mild foot flexions or circular ankle movements can increase the advantages by increasing circulation in the lower extremities. 2. On tiptoes. This easy exercise improves circulation and strengthens leg muscles, and it can be performed anywhere. It's easy to do. Spend a few minutes walking on your tiptoes on a soft surface, such as grass or a rug. As you feel more at ease, progressively extend the duration from 1 to 2 minutes. Calf muscles, which operate as a second heart pump and force blood upward against gravity, are activated when walking on tiptoe. Additionally, this activity increases blood vessel stimulation in the legs, strengthens the feet, and enhances balance. Even standing up and repeatedly rising on your tiptoes, like a ballerina, has major advantages if you are unable to perform a full tiptoe walk. 3rd, legs in cold baths. An age-old method of increasing circulation and decreasing swelling is to apply cold water to the legs and feet. Following your typical bath, finish with a spray of cold water that is aimed at your legs and feet, starting at your feet and working your way up to your knees. Hold for 30 to 60 seconds. You can just soak your feet in a basin of cold water for 3 to 5 minutes if a full cold bath is difficult, especially on chilly days. When the area warms up again, cold water induces vasoconstriction, or the initial contraction of blood vessels, followed by vasodilation, or the dilatation of blood vessels. This vascular gymnastics procedure increases blood flow and fortifies arteries. Alternate between warm and cold water for a more striking contrast. Always finish with cold water to increase the toning impact on vessels. 4th, leg massages. Not all massages are soothing. They work well for manually increasing leg circulation. Apply soft but strong pressure to the legs while moving them upward from bottom to top, using hands lightly greased with oil or cream. Begin from the feet. Work your way up to the calves, and then finish at the thighs. Venous return is facilitated by upward motions, which aid in pushing blood into the heart. In addition, massage relieves stiff muscles that may be causing blood vessels to constrict. Use natural oils, such as olive or almond oil, which nourish the skin and facilitate hand movements. Ask someone to assist you in massaging difficult-to-reach places, such as the back of your legs. 5. Frequent exercise. The significance of consistent physical activity cannot be omitted from any list of behaviors to increase circulation. Select enjoyable activities that are suitable for your current level of physical fitness. Yoga, dancing, swimming, cycling, and walking are all great choices. 5 times a week for at least 30 minutes of practice is the ideal. The heart pumps blood more quickly during activity, which enhances bodily circulation. In addition, the contraction and relaxation of muscles during exercise act as extra pumps, assisting in the return of blood to the heart. Frequent exercise also improves blood vessel flexibility, lowers blood vessel inflammation, helps control weight, lowers bad cholesterol levels that can block arteries, and strengthens the heart, enabling it to pump blood more effectively. Another piece of advice: if you're just starting out, start with short, low-intensity workouts and work your way up as your endurance increases. Keep in mind that consistency matters more than intensity. Walking for 20 minutes each day is preferable to doing intense exercise just once a week. This method's naturalness, accessibility, and ease of integration into your everyday routine are its greatest features. You don't have to invest a lot of money or make significant adjustments. Making minor dietary and lifestyle changes can have a big impact on your circulation and, in turn, your general quality of life. Keep in mind that these vitamins can be found in easily accessible foods, and the practices I described are easy to follow. Consistency is the key. You will be making an investment in your long-term health by incorporating these habits into your everyday routine. For an accurate diagnosis and individualized treatment, it's crucial to see a doctor if you already have more severe circulation issues. The recommendations I made today can be used in addition to medical care, but not in place of it. Did you already understand how important these vitamins are for circulation? Do you now engage in any of these behaviors? Leave a comment below with your experience. Contributions like yours can benefit those facing similar difficulties. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more health and wellness-related content, like this video, and share it with anyone you think could use the knowledge. Take care of yourself until the next video.